A new report out this morning is giving us a closer look at the number of college students in California using CalFresh. We welcome this morning Dr. Joanna Leko. She's one of the lead authors in this new report. Dr. Leko, thanks so much for being with us. Explain, first of all, why this data was gathered in the first place. Why was it important?
Sure. So first of all, thanks for having me. Our study is really rooted in the reality that affording college, particularly in California, can be difficult. CalFresh, which is our state SNAP program, is one benefit that can really help students meet their basic needs, and so doing so is really important so students can really focus on school. But there's been a longstanding concern that eligible college students might be missing out on CalFresh benefits. But to date, nobody has been able to pull all of the data together from the different systems to really see if that was true. So we're really grateful to our partners who made it possible to do that, including the University of California, the California Community College Chancellor's Office, the California Student Aid Commission, and the California Department of Social Services. So we worked with our partners to bring together this data in a way that's never been done before, so that we could both estimate eligibility for CalFresh and see how many eligible students were actually participating.
Dr. Leko, what is the biggest takeaway for you of this data that was compiled?
We found that among students who are eligible for CalFresh, only 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 are actually enrolled in the program. So that represents a pretty large gap in take-up rates. So to get specific, about 30% of students in the California Community College system who are eligible for CalFresh are actually receiving benefits. And about 22% of UC undergraduate students who are eligible are taking it up.
Why do you believe that gap exists?
Well, there are a couple of reasons. First of all, the application process for CalFresh can be complicated for anyone. And for students, it's even more complicated. There's a whole extra set of eligibility rules, and many students probably don't know that they're eligible for CalFresh in the first place, or that it's an option to help them afford school. So students might also not view themselves as needing these benefits. They don't realize that they qualify or that they could actually use them. So anything we can do to help students get connected to the program and support their basic needs while they're studying is a worthwhile endeavor.
What is it that you hope comes about after getting this information and after really digging down into this data?
Yeah, so a lot is being done already, and we're hoping that by providing these numbers, that can really help guide the policy response. So all of our partners are really engaged and motivated to find answers to these problems. And some of the things that are being thought about are making the application process easier, more straightforward, conducting outreach to students, targeted outreach to let students know that they're eligible for the program. And we've done some testing of this approach before using emails and postcards, and we know that that can help. And also keeping in contact with students who might already have contact with the CalFresh program, whose families might have been enrolled, and keeping them enrolled while they transition to college can be another approach. And there's also state and federal legislation in the works to increase access to CalFresh and SNAP.
We have about 30 seconds for families who may be watching now and preparing perhaps to send their students to college. This is the summer. Of course, families are thinking about what's next. How do they go about finding out about eligibility and then applying?
So one great way is to contact the Basic Needs Center on the campus of the school that their child is attending. These centers are often staffed by students who can help their peers navigate the process of applying for CalFresh. Another great option is to go to getcalfresh.org. There's a special section on the website for students where you can learn about eligibility and figure out all the documents and things that you need to successfully apply.
Okay, Dr. Leko, a lot of great information. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you.